and welcome. Thank you for joining me today at a different time than usual. The dental appointment was quite successful. I managed to spend $400 and we're not done yet. That's with insurance. Wow. Wow. All right. Oh my goodness. So here we go. Today, we're going to do that really cute fun fold card. I've not really done a lot of fun folds, so I'm happy to say we're going to give that a shot. And let's get the glare out of that. This is the stamp set we're using. It's Well Said out of the new catalog, and this is an amazing set that I haven't used enough. There you get these two, one or two. There's so many stamps. There's 51 stamps in here. Crazy. And well, I just had to use it today. So that and the coordinating dies. So these, they don't look like much on here, and but I will show you what it looks like. There's 24 here, which is pretty fantastic. Even this cute little bird. And I'm like, why didn't I get that ready for this card? I don't know. But I love cutting out words. You have a like a die cut word, and then you'll stamp the sentiment or however you want to do that. But anyway, so that's what we're using. Oh, these, by the way, are called the well-written dies. There we go. Okay, so let's bring in the goods. All right, first things first. This is the base for the card. Oh, I do want to, before I get too far ahead, because sometimes I do that, I want to say that the card that I'm doing today is inspired by, I believe she's Canadian, demonstrator Jackie Bolas. And just really pretty, and it struck me that is just exactly what I want to do. Oh, hello, Valerie. Good morning to you. Good afternoon here in Southern Ontario. So this is Blackberry Bliss, and it is cut to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. I'm going to use the Perennial Essence DSP, which is Designer Series paper. I love this, and if you haven't seen it yet, you need to get a nice close-up view. It is Monet inspired. Gorgeous. Now, usually this is me, the bright side of things, but we're moving into this because I just thought this paper went beautifully with what I want to do. That's the two pieces to start. And then you also need Whisper White. Now I just used the regular Whisper White, not the thick. And cut it to 3 inches across, 11 inches long, so the length of the paper, and then scored at 5 1/2. So in half, in other words. And it's just a matter of gluing and putting things together. So let's get out the Tombow. And you know that I'm going to use Tombow because you know me. I need my wiggle time. I need time to be able to adjust things if need be. Let's just get that little bit of glue off the end. There we go. Off to the side with you. And again, you do not need a lot of glue. Don't overdo it. You'll end up with a glue gushing out, potentially, and a card that is stiff, and you don't want that. Okay, I like the fact that there was more flowers at the top here, and I wanted those to show. Now, this is the same size as the paper behind, so all we need to do is line it up. Ta-da, perfect. And before I put it onto the card, I do want to stamp the sentiment. And again, that's from the Well Written. Now, the sentiment is going to be, big surprise, it's going to be stamped in Blackberry Bliss. And you know what I forgot? You know I want to do a test before I put that onto my paper, so, and making sure that I do it the right direction now that I've already glued. So line it up with, I'm not sure if you can see that, line it up with the grid lines. Celebrating another year of happiness. Works for me. Alrighty, so if we hold that down, and let's say we go, oops, let's hold that down and line it up with the paper. That's the way I like to do things. It helps. It helps me. Now, I did a little bit of rocking there. only to make sure that I got full coverage. You don't necessarily need to do that. Okay, so set that aside for a moment and then get out the rest. So this is what I meant by the dies. This is from the Well Written Dies. How cute is that? So what I did is I used an adhesive sheet, which is still here on the back, and when I'm ready to put that on, once I've stamped the birthday part of this, I just have to peel that off and on it goes. So here's the birthday, and this is, you know me, I like using circles, and there's a good reason for that, because if you stamp crooked, you just turn the circle. I just want to make sure that I leave good space here. So I'm going to go right about there, and then when I adhere this to this piece, we'll be fine. So I die cut this using one of the layering circles, reasonably small, and that it had to fit inside. This is the Starburst punch, which I have punched this piece out in, that didn't sound right, that doesn't sound like a sentence, which I punched with Pretty Peacock. And I thought that looked really, really pretty with the paper. I'm actually not even sure if that's a color that matches, but I don't care, I like it. So if I like it, it works, it goes. A little bit of glue on the back. And then center that. Oh, who's got ink on her fingers? I do. Well, maybe a rhinestone will go there. I think that's a good idea. Alrighty, so off with the backing and on to here. Again, let's just get that lined up nicely. I have hand lotion on, so everything's like super slippery. And it's funny because I only put the hand lotion on the top of my hands, but yeah, sliding around here like crazy. Crazy. Okay, so I don't need this anymore. Let's close up the stamp. So Blackberry Bliss, there you go. And then the adhesive on the back. And again, you don't need a ton. A little squiggle in the center just for good measure. So basically all I want to do is center this onto the page. And because I've got that wiggle time, I can set it here and then do my thing, which is set it up so it's even there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Like, how easy is that? Oh, who's gluey? You are. Okay, thankfully I can get rid of that. All right, there's another piece that's involved here, and this is also Blackberry Bliss, and it's cut at 1 inch wide by 5.5 long. Now I did cut the end, but I felt that it was a little longer than I wanted it to be. So this is the triple banner punch, and I'm just going to take a smidge more off. So you know we use our punches this way when we want to see what we're doing. So just a little bit more will suit me just fine. Okay. Now this is going to get glued to the back of the card. Like so. And you can pick your spot. So a little below center is my thing. You know that. Okay. So far so good. And then I'm going to pop this up on dimensionals. But we're not done yet. So I want to make sure I don't go outside of the circle. So that should do the trick. Right about there. Yep. What do you think of that paper? Like, isn't that gorgeous? I know, I got distracted. Okay, on we go. Happy birthday. I could move that over just a tad. I wonder if I can. Oh, I can. Let's move that over a bit, because I can't quite see the H as well as I would like. That's better. Okay, not done yet. I was going to put this on, but look, I forgot. I suppose I could do that, but I don't really want to. That looked kind of silly there. So I meant to put this pearlized doily behind. Yeah, this paper really is stunning, Valerie. Really is. Okay, now I thought it's pretty, but we can do more. Now you might be saying to yourself, that doesn't match. This is the reversible ribbon. Old Olive and Pretty Peacock. When you turn it over, check it out. Pretty Peacock. So I'm going to make a bow, hopefully. I usually make my bows this direction. Let's make sure I don't get inky again. All right, so I do the bunny ear method, and I will be doing a little twisting to have it bend the way I want it to. Just a little bit. Oh, maybe a little bigger. Really, really pretty ribbon. Really, really. Oh, and I'm so excited today. My street is finally open. It's been closed for since I think the beginning of July. Around there. And is that the side I want? This is the side I want. Okay, so first I'm going to pull it tight. It was kind of nice and quiet, but I'm happy to have it open so I don't have to take the long way around every time I want to do something. All right. And did I bring my glue dots? There they are. Alrighty. So I'm going to put this right about here, and then I'm going to trim the ends. It's a little bit longer than I like. The other thing is, because it is longer than I want, I have to also give that a better pull. Get a nice tight bow going, and keep that one turned over so we can see the Pretty Peacock side. You can tell I love Pretty Peacock. Like, I think of all the new in colors, that's my favorite. Followed closely behind with Seaside Spray. Now, even when I put the bow on, we're not quite done yet. I know, you gotta glam it up. Put some goodies on the card, right? All right, so I'm gonna cut that right about there, and then this one. This would mail quite easily too, even with the bow on it, because the card's like, it's just a one-layer card basically on the inside. I can, by the way, if you can see that, I can get the glue off with, now we don't carry this, but you can get this anywhere. I think I had to use it last week as well. This little guy. So, oh, you know what? Something just occurred to me. I did that a little bit wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. Or did I? Just a little bit. My glue dot's a little low, so it was holding that down. So my thing is I want to get right in here and just show you can get rid of glue. Wait till it dries. Wait till it dries, then you don't get a gigantic mess. Alrighty. And my glue dot is down further than it needs to be, so yep, I just peeled it off. I really did. Peel it off, put the bow up a little higher, and voila. Still not done though. Still not done. Ah, you know what? The one thing I was going to mention and didn't is this is going to stick up a little bit. And I have my bone folder right here, and I still have time to do this. Probably better before I glued it. Oh, that would be pretty with the ocean. Very pretty Seaside Spray with the ocean. Alrighty. But I knew, you know what? I need to do one more thing. And for a couple reasons, now that I have that little tiny little bit of glue, or not glue, of ink there. These are perfect for this. I'm going to stay with the Pretty Peacock color. And let's see, what else would I like to do? I think we'll go up here. And right about there. Make our little triangle. Alrighty. Now, okay, so honest opinion, what do you think? That one might need a little cut. I think I just twisted that one over too, but that's okay. There we go. There we go. And there's still lots of room to write, which I think is pretty amazing for the card, but super easy. Now, that is the card I'm using today. Just the one card. And before I finish though, bonus days and tomorrow. So you need, thank you, Valerie. I'm glad you love the card. Yeah, I'm rather fond of it myself. I think I'm going to use this in a class tonight. Maybe not this exact card, but I think I'm going to go for it. Okay, so with bonus days, they end the 31st. So you have till 11:59 on the 31st p.m. that is. So for every $60 you spend, you get a $6 bonus coupon that you can use in August. Also, because I appreciate you and I appreciate your orders. Until the 31st, not only do you get bonus days from Stampin' Up, you get the Noble Peacock rhinestones from me. That is my gift to you. Alrighty, and I think that's kind of a nice little extra. and speaking of which, and I didn't mean to do that as a segue, but here we go. Extra, extra. Last thing. If you have an order that is in, say, the $100 range, you truly need to consider signing up as a demonstrator. Now, does that mean you have to do shows? No. And I will put a link to my blog where you can read all about basically hobby, or let's call you happy demonstrators. And that you don't have to do classes and such. Alrighty, if you are placing an order with me, please use the host code, the July host code right here. It'll prompt you at the end of the ordering system. And other than that, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next Tuesday. I can't believe I stamped that straight. I'm so happy about that. I'm a happy person. Alrighty, we'll see you next week. Okay, bye-bye.